Welcome back. Welcome to the podcast!
It's the Bone Zone.
And that's it.
What are you even talking about?
We're just bringing it down from there.
Are you guys ready for Black Ops 4?
I'm ready.
What do we want to? What was your
What's
cold
the
open,
lineup?
or what is our?
Oh,
Okay,
right.
so we all had a very unique pizza. We'll talk about the pizza in a second.
I'm
But
feeling it right now.
we all have our scores in mind out of 10.
Sure.
Got to be an actual number.
Yes.
So if we all got to say it on 3. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3, say it. If 2 people come up with an identical number, then they both have to put a piece of cheese from the charcuterie board that Evan brought on a Stater Brothers cookie
There is a.
and eat it.
Is this gonna work? Because we have.
Bitch.
Because we're doing decimals, are we not? So there's
No,
100
okay, all right.
opportunities that we could have.
Whole
to do
numbers.
this.
Round up to the nearest whole number
Whole
for you.
number.
And then we can introduce decimals later on.
All
So
right.
round up.
Okay,
Yeah,
Just
round
or,
up.
round
down.
Okay.
Whatever. Round.
Yeah, round.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Because you
Ready?
can round down.
Everyone have the
Here we
scores in
go.
mind?
Yes.
3, 2, 1,
4.
6.
Well, your cold open went to shit. Didn't
I
it,
would have
Ryan?
said 6.
Looks like
Did you
I'm
really?
safe.
Yeah. What did you
Wow.
say? 3?
I said 4.
I said 4 too.
Oh, you
all said-
did?
Yeah, we all said 4.
Son of a bitch.
Except-
Okay. So what do we?
I said 6.
So
What are we
I'm
doing
gonna
here?
take a piece of cheese.
All right, we've got cheese. We've got what
And
kind
I-
of cheese? Now, Evan, where did this cheese come from, and what kind
The
of cheese
grocery
will
store.
we be dining? But no, specifically from what? What did you buy for us to get this cheese?
Oh, let me have a look at the...
Yes,
It's a Hormel.
right here.
All right,
Hormel.
let's talk about this. So we're talking about some Gatherings brand individually packed for freshness, hard salami and pepperoni party tray.
A
with Horm-
charcuterie play of sorts.
Not even of sorts. We are talking about a genuine...
A genuine charcuterie plate.
Yes. With
Vintage,
Hormel.
usual.
But I ask you, where are the Marconi olives? Where are or almonds?
We're
fucked
too
that
cheap
up,
for
guys. Yeah.
The Marconi almonds.
Yeah, Marconi olives.
like-
Really olives, though, too.
Twice as
Olives.
Hormel
Spices.
pepperoni and Hormel hard salami, whatever Hormel
I
is.
really don't like you saying that word, but okay.
No.
Hormel.
Sargento Colby Jack. So we have the Colby Jack cheese
Colby Jack.
and the mild
Shut your
cheddar
whore
cheese,
mouth.
Excellent.
along with round crispy crackers.
Now, what notes? Oh, that's a good idea, Ryan. We're gonna
Yeah, what
fold
notes?
We're gonna turn it into a sandwich
Uh-huh.
of sorts.
Also,
Fold the cookie.
just for transparency on this podcast, I think we always want to be open and honest.
Uh-huh.
There's BHA, BHT with citric acid
Okay.
added to keep protect or to help protect
To
flavor.
secure
Right.
Contain and
As
protect.
you would, of
Yeah.
course. Of course.
Just so we're laying it all out there.
Stop
Okay.
avoiding the punishment and eat it, Evan.
Oh,
Should
yeah,
we
I
add a
forgot.
piece of,
Yes.
I-
That's
I
right
would,
there for
I would be
you.
down to
Okay.
add a piece of hard salami to that. That would be kind of fun.
Should we do that?
Yeah, why not?
Hard salami added to
Sorry,
the cookie
Evan.
sandwich.
Here we go.
Oh, that's not optional, is it?
Well, for you, bud.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
It might
Well,
help
so
me
then-
out
Alright, so
because
this is
I absolutely
effectively-
hate cheese. Somebody wanted to... Will, take a picture of this.
This is pretty bad.
I'm like
We'll have this
bad.
as, like, the thumbnail.
trying to keep
All right.
my eyes away
That's a
from
good
it.
idea. Please keep that epic music going as we eat this sandwich, this shit sandwich. And there's the picture.
Wait, hold on. All right. One more picture, but get me drooling.
Ew, that's funny.
Let me use my real camera because I got to get the details. Oh, hold on.
Wait.
Low battery.
Let
me know when you're ready.
Someone's not responsible with their charging. And here comes the drool. Up there it is. It drips down. That's so gross. He wipes it on his UCI shirt. That's so gross. Yeah, that's what UC schools get you. You don't do that at a Cal State. I'll tell you that much.
Wait, can I see?
Without looking, you have to like.
Oh, that's so gross. That's so gross.
Oh
I
no!
should have drooled at the right side of my mouth. It's a little subtle detail for y'all
so
looking
subtle.
for it if you want
The
to.
subtlety
really
is
unpleasant.
appreciated.
All right, let's stop beating
All right,
around the
fellas.
bush and go
Yeah,
for
all
it.
right.
Let's get
Ready?
it.
3,
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, yummy. Ooh.
All right, so out of 10,
They're two
how is that
separated
cookie?
flavors.
I'm gonna treat myself to a normal cookie.
Now, again, what did you say about these cookies earlier, Ryan?
The sucks.
What sucks about them? They're from Stater Bros, by the way.
Also known as Stater Brothers.
Also known as Mario Brothers.
Oh. Okay, that's gross.
I can't.
No,
do
what'd
it.
you say about the
So,
They-
if y'all are looking for some cookies where you can identify the ingredients by their individual, where you have the taste senses of a dog, you can eat a Stater Bros cookie where first you get the flour. Flour comes in. Then here comes the chocolate.
Coats your
Yeah,
tongue.
this is exactly the order it was presented to my palate.
Okay.
Flour.
You've ruined these for me forever.
Go to Albertsons to get better ones.
So the Albertson cookies are great. This is like the fucking gum from Willy Wonka.
Oh my
This
god,
is straight
yeah.
up the gum from Willy Wonka, where it's like, wow, beef stew with gravy! And then, like, in 2 minutes, we're gonna blow into these giant blueberries or giant cookies or whatever. We're gonna turn into giant, shitty, cheap charcuterie plates. It's gonna be so sick.
This is the Inflation Fetish Podcast.
It's like, this is the Totally Spies tribute. We love Totally Spies so much. Who was your favorite Totally Spies?
Anyway. You get, before I get derailed,
Yeah.
'cause it's a good conversation.
I'm sorry.
you get the flour, the chocolate, no sweetness yet.
No sweetness.
Flour and chocolate. Then here comes the sugar and the
Spice and
egg.
everything nice.
Sugar and egg. And they present differently. The flour and the chocolate go away for the sugar and the egg to then come in
And take its place.
and take its place.
It's really unpleasant.
It's
I'll drink to that.
Uh-oh!
Speaking of inflation, it's Thanksgiving.
that's for later.
You dummy.
Just cut that movie.
That's
Like-
being included.
Call back to inflation.
But inflation. Favorite Totally Spy. I remember that episode, by the way.
Based in the
Which
turkey.
one? I feel like it probably had an inflation episode.
There was one where Cameron, the red one.
Candace Cameron from Full House?
Yes.
And also all those Hallmark specials?
She got really fat because she ate all those like Girl Scout cookies that were really evil.
That's kind of hot.
Sweet. That is pretty hot.
And then I had a confusing puberty moment.
When you were like 7?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty much good.
Thank you, Canadian television.
Water.
Yes, please.
Water.
No, like what?
Guest, if you would like a water, comment below water. And Will get
Will
you a
will
water.
deliver you.
Tap
He'll
once
deliver you
if you
water.
want water. Tap twice if you don't.
Comment with the most likes gets a free water.
Thanks, Ryan.
They want water.
Go ahead, Jacob, since you're the only one that watches this.
And my cousin.
And Ryan's cousin. That's true.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ryan's cousin, who talked some mad shit on Andrew like a year ago. Talking about years. I am really excited about this, and hopefully everybody else on the podcast is too. I'd really, 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 before the year ends, like to do an homage, a tribute, a reflection on...
What?
That's disgusting. We'll just... Okay, so I guess I'm getting Tabasco, which... Let's see, is there a date on this? We got... Okay, yeah, no, Best Buy, May 2020. Ryan, what did Will give you?
I got Lori's teriyaki sauce with pineapple juice. A 30-minute marinade.
Wow.
I got myself a water.
Why?
Really? Yeah, why? Because it was in his
I don't know. We'll see if those
I don't know.
come into play later.
Those might be props for a later bit. For a non-visual form of media.
I mean, we're already experimenting.
You know what I don't
That's
get?
true.
They
I
have
think
like the
water.
label on top, the paper label, and it says
Yeah.
Best Buy, date below. Why not just put the best? Why not just put the Best Buy date there if you're gonna list Best
Buy. I don't know. Fucking. I don't know. Shit.
It's like, hey, guess what? You're looking in the wrong area.
This is why
Like,
we haven't
I would have known
recorded-
that if I hadn't seen that there either in the first place.
This is why we haven't recorded this, because we bring up such tantalizing topics such as, why don't they put the label on the teriyaki sauce?
And
Well,
we
you
forget
know,
to even
this
talk about
is
the
so-
pizza. We just
Yeah,
give our
we-
numbers and then eat cookies.
This is the cold open.
Shit. This is such horseshit.
You're horseshit.
You're horseshit.
Maybe we can tell an interesting story, and then when someone derails it, to say, "How stupid are you saying stuff weird?"
Yeah, you're right.
Then it
Yeah.
falls apart.
God, it's good to be back.
Are you ready for this?
Son of a bitch, I wanna know who you're with. Why do you roll in at night at like 6 in the morning? I say,
Welcome
Round 2!
Yeah, we're not doing that one. Who wants to do the intro?
I'll do it.
Okay. He's gonna burp again. Watch this.
I'm not.
Yeah, he is. He's gonna burp again. He always does.
Shut up.
Okay.
Just give me 5 minutes.
Okay.
Alright.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to...
Thank you.
It's disgusting.
Squad.
These aren't even Ritz crackers. This is
the SuScast, episode... What?
it's
Been a year.
10,
Halloween.
Insert Stephen Hawking saying the number.
Come over.
It's the Thanksgiving special,
Yes.
otherwise known as the worst holiday in America.
And we will get to that
Yeah.
soon enough, Ryan. Soon enough. Ryan, who are you?
What?
Who are you?
What was that
What's
first
your name?
thing?
We always say our.
It's Ryan!
Will. Who are you?
Well,
Mr. Evan.
I'm Mr. Evan.
Okay.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah. Yeah. And Anyway,
Boo!
let's get on to our pizza.
I wanted Andrew.
Don't we all? What special pizza do we have for this Thanksgiving episode? This feast?
Can I introduce it?
Yes, you can. I think it'd be most appropriate if you introduced it.
As a quality worker of a fine establishment.
Former worker.
Yeah. I warmly present to you the cheeseburger pizza from Mountain Mike's.
Whoa! Now wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You worked at Mountain Mike's. Which Mountain Mike's did you work at? What city?
Livermore, California.
And when was this?
2017.
What was your employee ID number?
I just licked the floor.
John, you really know how to make an interesting podcast. You're not rusty at all.
Not one bit.
So what? So that's the pizza.
When did you file your W-2?
What was the tax number in box 7B?
That second box you folded on your training day.
I got
Can you
yelled
remember
at.
the logo?
Our podcast doubles as it's a fun, friend podcast, and it's also
Tax
a guide.
write-off.
It's a tax write-off, first of all, but it's also a guide on how to do your FAFSA. So we're just gonna run through every step of doing the California FAFSA. It's gonna be great.
Hey,
One step per
California
episode, so
federal
stay
thing.
tuned for next episode.
Exactly.
for an idea of how long it's been since we've recorded a podcast, the last time we recorded, Evan was just barely introduced to our
Really?
group,
Yeah.
right?
He had been on a couple episodes though.
Yeah.
A couple,
but
but
yeah, he-
just barely. It's,
Yeah.
We were recording at a good rate at that.
And now he's just barely
Whatever.
kind of part of our group.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
It's not a
Shows
big
up.
deal anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, hey Evan, what's up? Normal.
yeah.
Like, hey Evan, taking leave
Please.
right
I
now.
wanted Andrew.
Right now.
So cheeseburger pizza. Explain. First of all, your first experience with cheeseburger pizza when you started, and what this pizza is comprised of.
So
It's a vocab word.
Yeah, it's not on the menu, and it's pricier than we assumed it was going to
Yes,
be.
it is.
But the pizza isn't made with red sauce. It's made with Thousand Island dressing and ketchup, which is In-N-Out's secret sauce.
I don't think it was
More or
ketchup on
less.
there.
It was ketchup.
There was
in
no
there.
ketchup on there.
You're positive?
I am positive there was no ketchup on there.
Well, and then that goes into another thing. It didn't taste like the one I was used to.
Well, okay. Was it? Did you guys, when you made the pizza back in the day,
Yeah, we used ketchup.
you actually had ketchup?
We mixed. We had an old mayonnaise jar filled with this sauce. We only brought it out on the special occasion of having to make
I
a
think
cheeseburger
Thousand
pizza.
Island is made with ketchup.
It is. Yes.
But you didn't have a pre-made Thousand Island. You made it
No,
yourself.
yeah, we made it
Wow.
ourselves.
Why is it called? Does anybody know why it's called Thousand
Because
How about you go to a Thousand Island?
Island? And never come back.
Yeah.
named for the famous land.
Which one?
Thousand Island.
Albuquerque. Well, okay, so it was in an old mayonnaise jar. Was it
Right.
Hellman's?
You're rusty as
Gives
hell.
a shit.
I hate mayonnaise. Anyway.
So, okay, what are the ingredients?
Yeah, whatever.
So we've got, I think 4 cheese,
Whoa.
different kinds of cheeses,
Okay.
all sorts, whatever.
I tasted all 4.
Yeah, individually.
Individually.
Just like a cookie.
Red pepper, blue pepper, yellow pepper. I don't even
Blue.
Pop on pop.
pepper. But what seals the deal is the pickles. And
Pickles.
boy, if you ever decided pickle on pizza, you're in for something.
I feel like I ate a pregnant woman's snack.
Yeah, that's a good description.
Yeah, that's weird cravings.
It's not derogatory against pregnant
dude,
women,
No,
John.
but
Pregnant
it's
woman
really
is
No, because I thought you were
accurate.
gonna say something else. Something else about a pregnant woman. I was like eating a pregnant woman's blood. That's
Oh my god.
Oh, wow, Jesus, John.
I'm turning red. That's gonna get fucking cut. That's getting cut.
No, it's not.
Fuck. Okay.
We're gonna timestamp
Like
it
what?
too.
Okay.
The next chapter.
Yeah.
No.
So,
No. So.
what about this pizza?
No. When my mother was pregnant, she had a big craving for breakfast pizza.
What?
Constantly having. You ever have breakfast pizza?
No.
It's just
I'm
pizza
gonna
dough
throw
with
up.
like egg and
Oh my God,
sausage
dude.
and hash browns.
It's
Oh my god.
actually
It's
delicious.
fantastic.
Okay.
It's really good.
But
Yeah.
then,
I think that's where my love of breakfast
I
foods
could
comes
go with
from.
that.
Yeah,
It's
no,
pretty good.
they have it at Gelson's.
so
Is it really?
Yeah.
do we want to talk about how we felt about this
Let's do it.
masterpiece?
First of all, you can drop the pizza from the name. Because
It's not
literally
pizza.
Just, it's
All right,
not
so
pizza.
we're hearing Ryan's opinions first.
No, I
Guys, I'm jumping in.
Yeah, nothing's
Really?
fucking changed, has it? It's always Ryan first. It's the Ryan show. Go ahead, bud. Go ahead. What do you think of pizza?
No. Like this is.
You know what I want you to
Start
do?
of Ryan's
I,
opinion.
you know what I
No,
want
I
you to do? I want you to cut my opinion, like, put it last. Cut it out.
All right.
You could literally drop the pizza from the name, and if you blindfolded me, I would not be able to tell. Like, I've had this and
texture.
pastrami Reuben pizza before, and you.
Oh,
It's,
from that place across from Ralph's? by
Yes.
chance? Yeah.
yes.
That was pretty good.
It's good, but it doesn't taste like pizza.
But yeah, it's not a pizza.
It's literally
It's
not
really a
designed
pizza.
not to taste like a pizza, and you get it. Like, the only thing that
Same
makes
kind of
pizza
thing.
pizza is, like, the crust, the bread.
Yeah,
Pizza pizza.
And bread also comes on burgers. As you know,
it does.
audience.
Oh, yeah, I'll get to that. Hold on.
But, like, it's literally just the ingredients of a cheeseburger displayed in a different format. And you could not convince me it was pizza if you blindfolded it to me and fed it to me.
I think the big issue with this is the people cooking it aren't people who cook pizza, or they aren't people who cook burgers. They're people who cook pizza. So
Right.
you know that's like telling a burger
I don't know
place
that
to,
you cook
to
either
make a
one
good
of those
pizza.
things.
Yeah, it's,
But
You know what I mean?
yeah.
so we couldn't convince you that it's a pizza.
You could.
However, is that
Texture.
a negative comment or a positive comment?
It is a neutral comment.
Okay. So
what'd you
what
think?
other thoughts do you have about the pizza?
Yeah.
Or about the burger?
About the burger. I've had better burgers, but
This is getting weird.
Wait, what is this review?
I've had better
Now
burgers.
podcast.
But this burger it satisfied a sweet spot for me because the ingredients were just what I like on a burger. You know?
Yeah.
So,
Now, something that I don't remember if you mentioned. So the meat of the burger, it is ground
Ground beef.
hamburger beef.
Yes.
correct? Does that beef get used on any of the other pizzas?
Yes.
What other pizza uses that?
So a lot of the specialty pizzas, like the meat lovers, all sorts of stuff, will use that ground beef.
Okay.
And we will. It's raw, and we cook it, and then you put it on pizza, and you cook it more. So it's not like
Now,
yucky.
are the pickles used on anything else? Or are they exclusively?
Pickles sit right next to the old mayonnaise.
So
jar.
those two things could be,
They're exclusive,
Reuse,
unless
like-
somebody specifically says put pickles on my pizza.
as people tend to
Right.
do. Now, so those things we don't know how old those are, right? Like,
I've
not
never-
to say that pickles go bad immediately.
Yeah, I gotta
because
admit,
it's brine
I
thing,
never
but-
once saw somebody fill up.
Yeah,
It
refill.
just stays there, and
Yeah.
it consistently like half empty.
Interesting. How popular was this pizza at your location?
I found out about it from my coworkers within a week of working there. But it's almost like the pizza itself is a gag. Like, oh, it's not a real pizza. Haha, cheeseburger pizza.
you know what the
Like,
gag
I think
was?
they're ashamed to put it on their menu.
was
Not
the
that it's
gag?
a secret pizza item, but it's like, yeah, we don't want the public to know about this.
You know what the real gag was?
What?
The price.
Yeah, what the hell? So a medium for what?
A medium pizza.
$20.
For $21.53. Don't spend your money on this, kids.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, because you said a medium was 15 something on the website.
Their specialties are 15, and I've never once paid this much. So maybe it was just this location, but they can they can eat a pregnant woman's.
Jesus.
Now you cut it twice.
That is really foul. I really wish I had this. Evan, what did you think?
I thought it did a good job being a burger.
Exactly.
Not necessarily the best burger I've ever had. However, it did qualify as a burger. However, the form factor and the texture of the crust made me think more like pizza, which I actually, like, I appreciated the crust texture. I thought it was good. It was kind of like having like a crispy bun, but only the crispy parts. So that was good, but I feel like the Thousand Island and the pickles stood out a lot to their detriment, and so that's why I gave this a 4.
A 4.
However,
Solid 4.
I liked the way that they made the pizza, if you can call it that, and I'd be interested in trying like their cheese pizza or something. I think that could maybe be good. Thank you, Will.
Thank you so much.
This was a definite like kids.
Moment of
plate.
silence.
I'll do it when I'm ready to.
This was a definite like kids pizza place, like Lamppost Pizza. You got Mountain Mike's. There were 2 kids' birthday parties going on at the same time. It was like a civil war
On a Tuesday.
on a Tuesday.
It's not even like Thanksgiving week or whatever. It's like
It was literally a civil war
So
within
weird.
the restaurant, and there were
Somebody
2 employees
say
there, and
Civil
just dealing.
War.
uh-oh.
Yeah.
Now, so I have a little bit of admission here. We were supposed to have my friend Hadia on this episode.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Hadia.
Hi, Hadia.
And
We'd just like to announce that we are no longer friends with
we are
her.
no longer associated. No. Oh, there you go. You got it.
Civil War!
And it's only after that. And she actually, she does work at this location. Or she did. I'm sorry, she did. And
Forgive me.
yeah, so but I've heard some horror stories about the parties there, the kids' parties at that specific location. And yeah, I don't know if I could ever handle that. Like that would just be so taxing.
Do they have arcade machines there?
Yes,
They
they
do.
do.
So
Yeah, they do. There's one that's like it's a stupid prize game, and
Like Stacker or something.
kinda.
Yeah.
And it constantly plays. Well, not constantly. Like it goes in and out. This really bad Louis Armstrong song about Route 66, and it's like
Wait,
it's
Louis
really.
Armstrong?
I'm pretty sure it's Louis Armstrong, and it's really
Hold on,
bit
bro.
crushed, and it's really funny. But like it'll play like.
I could totally imagine like an arcade machine playing this song.
we're gonna get demonetized.
This is Louis Armstrong. That's the joke.
I know.
And then
That's what I
come
just said.
play the arcade like the good old days.
I love. Okay, I haven't used this word in so long, but there's a certain aesthetic. That's right. I was a film major. There's a certain aesthetic to
Vocab word.
it's vocab word to family and kid pizza places that like I quite enjoy, but like it also makes me really depressed. You know what I mean?
Shakey's, CC's,
Shakey's, Round
Round
Table.
Table. Oh yeah.
World's Best Pizza next to the Ralph's off of Rockfield. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Have not had.
Or no, I'm dumb. No, it's by what's that game store that Jordan always goes to?
Oh, Plane Trade.
Plane Trade, yeah. You know the pizza place by Plane Trade, World's Best Pizza.
Pizza Hut?
Yeah,
never been there.
no, it's like a it's like a family place. Oh my god, like it's dark in there, but there's all the banners and pictures of kids' baseball teams. And
There's a
everything.
round
There's just-
table there too.
There's
got-
a round table there.
And they've
yeah.
got an arcade.
I used to go to.
They've got an arcade machine that plays this.
You son of a bitch. hold on, punch your face.
What?
What is that?
Okay. Real quick. This gets
We could
totally
we could
sidetracked.
totally
We
get
could
sidetracked
talk
by
about
this.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what a number station is?
God.
This is fucking scary, dude.
Oh, is this like the spy stuff?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Ryan, do you know what a number station is?
No.
Okay, so I don't know if they must still be around, but if you look at like there's certain radio frequencies since probably like the 40s or 50s that they're exclusively used by governments or spy agencies or something, and they'll be like silent for most of the day. Just do it right now, pop the bottle, just pop the
Keep
bottle.
going with the subject.
Okay. So these stations would like all of a sudden they would play these frequencies, and then they would play like a song. So that one is called what's that one called that you just played?
Was it Swedish synchrony? Or hold on, I'll look.
So is it literally just to pass code?
It's to pass code. So it would play these songs like
The
these really,
Swedish Rhapsody.
Yeah, it would play these really creepy songs, and then all of a sudden this like text-to-speech voice would go 7,
I'll pull
2,
it up. Hold on.
Oh.
2. Hold up.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Sponsored by DoorDash.
Yeah, these spy stations from 1964 would play DoorDash commercials. It was crazy.
Oh!
God damn it! Fucking shit, that actually scared me. Isn't that fucking creepy?
You know what it sounds
It's
like?
so
You know what it
scary.
sounds like? It sounds like I got an Easter egg in like Call of Duty Zombies, and that's like one of the stages
Yeah.
that I have to solve. It's like,
Here's
what does
another
this
one.
mean? Go to the forums.
Listen to this one. Gong station chimes, and then
This has to be fake. 'Cause
No,
why
these
would
are real.
spies
These are
ever
real,
listen
dude.
to this?
yeah, because people just hear them on their
Yeah,
radio.
because spies like to actually make creepypastas out of their own code. They're like, I need to do my job, so therefore I need to go to a dark place.
Yeah. There was
I'm doing my job.
Yuri the spy in Siberia was like, I must make Jeff the killer. That's what he did. It was crazy. That was offensive to Russians. I'm sorry. Yeah,
We're
no,
under
but
attack.
anyway, burger pizza. That's
may have
a
been used as
Russian
a
conspiracy.
diversion.
What's that?
It may have been used as a diversion.
Diversion.
Like-
That's true.
It's intentionally mysterious.
So we've
because it means
gone.
nothing.
We've gone from being a pizza podcast to a burger podcast to a conspiracy podcast. Interesting. In a matter of minutes.
That's
no
how it
less.
goes, though.
That is how it goes.
Pregnancy.
The SuScast way.
Anyway, so yeah, burger pizza. I was not a fan at all. Thank you so much for playing with the water bottle and making noise like we always fucking do. It's always so fucking funny when someone plays with the water bottle or cracks the can open right in front of the mic. It's so funny. Will, stop putting Tabasco in that bent water bottle now.
You were like fucking that water bottle with the Tabasco bottle.
Disgusting. Yeah, no, I didn't really like the pizza. I think my main reason... You're putting hand sanitizer in there now? Are you serious?
What the fuck are you doing?
And he's gonna put soy sauce in there. He was right. He was gonna use
Teriyaki.
Oh, sorry, teriyaki
Just
sauce.
keep going.
Yeah, no, I really didn't like the Thousand Island because it just kind of sat on top of the grease. The grease, and I don't know, like
Kind of overpowering.
it was kind of overpowering. Like the last bite I had was sweet and not in a pleasant way, and yeah, I don't know. Like the actual, I will say this. You mentioned earlier like putting pickles on a pizza. I would try pickles on a pizza. I think it adds a certain briny saltiness that some pizzas lack.
I would do
Pick-
like
pickles on
pickle
pizza
red
is good.
onion.
I really like the
Yeah,
pickles.
Because
red
it
onion as well. There was red onion in this pizza too.
I like-
I would
That was
put
good.
pickles on
Pickled
like
onion.
plain cheese pizza or even
Yeah.
pepperoni because I think that tastes good.
Could you imagine a caramelized onion on a pizza, like a gummy caramelized
Oh,
onion?
shit.
You know what I mean, like In and Out kind of caramelized onion. That'd be decent, I would assume.
That
But-
exists already.
Does it? Where?
There are caramelized onions on certain
Yes,
pizzas.
yeah.
Oh, where can I find these caramelized?
There's
fruit?
like
Oh no, I shot it
I
off.
don't remember the name of it, but it's on
Is there
something
caps over
similar
there?
to like a barbecue chicken pizza.
Okay.
You know what I said? Like I like the briny taste. That's why I put banana peppers on my pizza.
Yeah.
So whenever I like banana peppers on
Yeah,
pizza,
banana peppers are good.
especially with sausage. Shit's good.
Please stop.
It's
I
for
literally
you.
feel like I'm in high school. Again.
There's hand sanitizer in
I
there.
don't
Why would you
want to.
drink it? It's literal poison.
You can drink hand sanitizer
No, you cannot.
a little bit.
a little bit.
A little bit.
Did you
Or
try?
it does caustic damage to your esophagus.
I knew people in boarding school who tried to get drunk off of the alcohol with hand sanitizer.
Did they live to tell the tale?
Yes, but they did not get drunk.
Oh, how unfortunate.
So, final scores, you said 4?
Yeah.
Ryan?
4.5.
For this pizza specifically, 5. I've lowered it. But the cheeseburger pizza that I've had in the past has been a 7 before. The problem is this pizza consistently is too fucking greasy. Beyond, like, a pizza or a burger. Why is it this greasy? And it's not good grease.
No.
Like, Five Guys does grease good.
What?
That's their
Hey,
slogan.
grease does a body good.
But,
We do grease good.
like a Five Guys burger, eat a greasy burger. But you go in knowing that.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger pizza, it's like,
You would prefer it not to be.
man, you're gonna slip, you know?
Yeah.
On all that grease.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
You want the rest of this?
No.
I'm gonna give it a solid 4. I don't know.
I thought, like,
It's not
as a
bad.
pizza, it was fine.
Yeah,
But
As a
like,
burger?
a burger pizza,
it was not fine.
it was not fine.
Have you had a
As
better
a
burger
burger,
pizza?
Yeah,
it was
can you say
okay.
it? Can you say you had a
You know what we should have
better
done?
pizza?
We should have done half burger pizza, half cheese, and seen like what the
Yeah.
That's a good.
yeah.
To judge Mountain Mike's as a whole,
Son of a gun. That would have
what
been
are you
good.
gonna do?
That's
All
all.
right.
That's
Next.
their alpha and omega.
Yeah.
Next topic. We'll start with like a prayer.
A prayer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be like grace at Thanksgiving.
Grace at Thanksgiving. Okay. Who would like to say grace on this holiest of holidays? We're all holding hands in a circle, by the way.
John, why don't you use this?
Our
This
hands
is
are in the
your-
charcuterie plate.
John,
My hand is touching the salami.
John, this is your holiday, so I'll let you.
This
do
is
the
my
prayer.
holiday. Okay. Our Father who art in heaven, whoever you may be, thanks a ton for this bountiful charcuterie plate that we have in front of us. Thank you for the good friends that we have. Thank you for Will for stroking his thumb across my knuckles.
Amen.
Amen.
God is good.
God is
is
good.
great. Let us thank Him for what's on our plate.
May I be excused?
No! Sit down!
Well, football game.
I want to watch the Tigers.
They're not even a football team, John.
That's what's
Yes, they
funny.
are. Detroit Tigers, right?
Detroit Lions.
Lions, I was close. I mixed the baseball team with... Wow. I mixed it... Okay, whatever. See, it shows you how much I love football. But hey, to my benefit, though, I did say a Detroit team, and they're always playing on the Thanksgiving, right? Yeah, that's true.
I don't think so.
No, the Cowboys in Detroit, they always play Thanksgiving. Not together, it's 2 separate games, right? Look it up, I swear to God. That's one of the only football things I know, because I don't like football.
If it's because of Thanksgiving, then
I do
will
like
give you credit.
football on Thanksgiving. I do quite enjoy watching football.
goes
'cause
together like PB and J.
It truly does.
Are we talking about Thanksgiving memories?
Yeah, just Thanksgiving in general. Because, you know, most of us... Okay, show of hands. Do you
For the
enjoy...
microphone.
For the folks at home.
Right.
Do you enjoy Thanksgiving? Excuse me.
You got? Am I we comparing it like
I am
as
Do
a,
we enjoy like the whole experience?
Just the whole experience.
Okay.
more than a normal day or what?
Yeah,
Go
as
ahead,
a holiday. Just as a holiday.
As a
ahead.
holiday, no.
Evan has raised his hand
Okay.
for the
That's
audio
about
only
it.
listeners.
You do enjoy Thanksgiving.
I do.
Okay. What do you
I don't
enjoy
have
about
any
Thanksgiving?
specific memories because I don't have memories.
That's true.
Kind of one of my things.
I remember your childhood more than you do.
However, yeah, John is my
Brain.
yeah. John is the source of my amnesia. He uses it as leverage against me
I
in
do,
my friendship.
John is Evan's amnesia monster.
No, but it's nice because you have all this usually good food. Even if it's not good food, it's like you have a lot of it, and you're enjoying it with family. Sometimes people will bring different dishes, and so you can talk about like, oh, what did you do to make this? Also, you get to spend time trying to make something for the family. You get to see family members that come from out of town. Spend time, talk. If it devolves into politics, it's usually not that great. However, there can be some good times. And in the past, I've had fun when all the adults talk, and then the kids go off and goof.
The kids' table.
Yeah, the kids' table, and we like go and goof off. It's been fun. So.
Here's a question for you.
Overall, good feelings, but nothing specific really.
When did you graduate from the kids' table?
Oh shit.
Well, first of all, was there a kids' table at your
100%.
Thanksgiving when you were a child? Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think we have.
No.
I mean, I've proven myself here right now that I clearly haven't.
Yeah.
It was a big moment.
Was it really?
It was a big moment. It was like,
Come on over to the adult table.
where's the kids table? It's like, oh, we got a spot for you at the adult table. I'm like,
That is a big moment.
okay, well, big man coming through.
You know, I never, because we don't, so we always have Thanksgiving at my grandpa's house, and they live in Laguna Woods, which is not far from here at all. And all my family lives around here, all my immediate family, so nobody really traveled for Thanksgiving out of my family. But anyway, we never really we don't sit at a table. Like, usually we'll just sit in the living room and we'll watch football. But it's funny because we didn't have like an adult table that just sat in the living room, but the kids originally sat in the dining room, and we would eat by ourselves, and then we would migrate to the living room. But it wasn't necessarily a big divide or a graduation for us. Like, we just kind of
Go wherever you want.
we just kind of go wherever we want. Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the people that were at the kids' table with me have grown up with me, and there haven't been any new kids. So we all kind of graduated to, like,
The adult table.
become absorbed into the adult table
Right.
at the same time.
What age was that though?
I don't know, probably like 17 at the earliest. But
Okay.
more like 18,
Okay.
19 maybe. I don't really remember.
I would say every year I have 3 Thanksgivings, and they go from
Gross.
top formal to, like, you know, it's Thanksgiving, not super formal, not super casual, it's just the Thanksgiving, to, like, just about, like, this is just a day off.
Yeah.
And we're actually going to be even more casual than we would on just a day off.
Okay.
What my mom's family does is we'll, like, be in pajamas all day, and we'll just eat junk food all day, and it's disgusting. But
Yeah.
that's our day.
Yeah.
And then at my grandmother's house with my cousins or whatever, it's like, oh, sit at the adult table, pass me the wine, and stuffing, and cranberry sauce, you know.
Yeah.
So I've got that degree, but with that, there was totally the adults table, and my cousins and I, we sat at it was like a table next to the table, but smaller and tiny chairs.
Yeah, of course.
So
Comic. That's nice. What year did you graduate? How old were you?
I think I was scared of the adults table.
Really?
Because I didn't want to talk to adults. Because
Even though they're your family.
That's stupid. They don't like video games.
Well, you know what? Like, yeah, no, it was all about like trying to fit into their conversations, and they would always like pass off on whatever your tangents were.
Yeah,
and they're like, I have a valid point, and they're like, yeah.
I couldn't talk to my relatives because they don't. A bunch of boomers.
Uh-oh. They would have been talking about the Bush administration. You were like, I like mustard cheese. Yeah. Ryan, when did you graduate from the middle table? God, you are just so goddamn funny. You are so funny. When did you graduate from the... Oh, God! Stop! Fuck! God damn it! You looked right at me when you did it, you piece of shit! Fuck!
Who bought the glass bottles?
Oh, you did that on purpose. You bought that with the intent of scaring me.
I'm gonna be honest. As soon as I saw him crinkle,
You were like,
that's
wait a
when
minute,
it hit me.
bite glass.
I can
bite
do this.
glass.
I can bite the glass.
For those of you who maybe didn't hear that, I have a serious fear. Ah! Stop! I even have my eyes closed and I hear it. I have a serious fear about teeth touching glass or getting hurt in any way. Like, my teeth freak me out.
They're not hurt. They're okay.
Shut up. And Will just looks at me. Stop! Will just looks at me in the eye and just starts biting this bottle. And God damn it,
Alright.
Ryan!
Enough.
When did you graduate to the adult table? Please stop.
I wouldn't say like I remember. I'd have to like estimate maybe 12 or 11. I don't know.
12 or 11, okay.
But I will say that the family festivities were always a highlight to a point. There were some unique Thanksgivings, and then that everything that led up to Thanksgiving and followed the Thanksgiving feast
Uh-huh.
was a highlight for me.
Yeah.
And then there's a gray area.
Here we go. This is what I've been looking forward to all night. Go ahead, Ryan.
What's the gray area?
No one can convince me that any Thanksgiving food, and don't get on me about golden baked ham because that shit's delicious. Honey baked ham is delicious, but my family only considers it a Christmas food, so I don't get off the hook.
That's a good point.
The only thing that's worth it at Thanksgiving to eat is the bread.
Stuffing or
No, not even the stuffing.
Just bread. Wow.
Just
Really?
whatever
Listen
bread
to
they
that.
serve.
can't
Everything
even
else
fucking believe
is
that.
absolute fucking garbage.
I was turned off to stuffing as a kid, but I like it now.
You know what? Hey, Arthur, cousin, if you're listening to this,
cousin.
your Thanksgiving at your place that one year had the best turkey I've ever eaten in my life.
Yeah, me too.
And I've wanted to go back since, but we don't deep fry down here, apparently.
We don't deep fry down here in South County.
We don't deep dive.
Deep dive.
I miss it.
We don't go deep sea diving on Thanksgiving. That's a family tradition.
I had a taste of
Look, the
greatness.
more I eat, that's good eating.
I had a taste of greatness every year, every goddamn year.
You stuff a moray eel with stovetop stuffing.
What'd you put in the turkey? It's just eel.
I'm sorry, Ryan. Go ahead.
Every fucking year, everyone touts. We've got this is the most moist turkey you've ever had in your life. I bet it is. I bet it is. I bet you when I eat that turkey, I chew it and it squirts all of the juice out like I'm drinking
All
something.
the eel sauce.
And then it squirts it out right immediately, and I drink it all, and then what's left is the fucking cotton-ass fibers that stick in my mouth for like 15 minutes.
Poor
And they get
baby.
lost everywhere, and it's like, it's not even worth it.
Turkey's gross.
It's not even worth it. Yeah.
You too?
I will eat it on Thanksgiving if I had the option to, like, if it was like, oh, can we do a different food? Sure, I'd love to do it.
Yes. Yes.
Turkey.
I don't hate turkey, but I would never pick turkey.
I'm cool with turkeys dying though. They're like dumb.
Oh my god. They can die.
Sarah Palin was like, ha! Put the turkey in the, you know.
You know? That's really
It's like
upsetting.
Robert Pattinson going. That's a
Yeah.
lighthouse joke.
That was a lighthouse. You like me, turkey? Yeah. If you haven't seen Lighthouse, yeah,
Don't
go
kill a
check it out.
seabird.
Bad luck department of turkey.
It's bad luck to kill a turkey. He goes out to the cliff and he's got a gravy boat and he flings the gravy and it lands on him and it just goes. And then on the bottom, like this little soft acoustic guitar that plays. It's just Happy Thanksgiving. A little like pilgrim hat pops up on his head.
How long have we been at this table?
Would you like some beans, Winslow?
Seriously, go see The Lighthouse. It's really, really good. We'll definitely talk about it when we start talking about our favorite movies.
It's not a comedy.
It's not.
Some of it is comedic, but
It
okay,
is.
tangent. Go for your stupid
My-
fucking
My turkey sympathizing.
yeah.
Feel.
You a turkey sympathizer?
You turkey sympathizer. No, I do really love turkey. I think it's my favorite lunch meat. First of all,
Erdogan sympathizer.
You support the slaughtering of the Kurdish people. We said
That's right. This was a political episode.
the entire time.
Surprise.
Wow, that really took a fucking turn, didn't it? I don't know where to go from here. I will say, well, no, I'm not even going to go into that. I'm going to cut this part out because no, I'm not going to cut the Erdogan part because it's really funny. That video I posted a couple weeks ago with Trump going, "It's a great day for America. It's a great day for Turkey." I thought that was the funniest thing I had seen all week. I thought that was so funny. Anyway, no, I love turkey. I really do. I think
you.
I understand. There's that. Okay. I know there's that complaint that it's a dry meat and such. I don't mind that. And you know what? If it's dry, you know what you do? Stop throwing pepper packets at me, you prick.
It's Parmesan.
Sorry.
You pour beef waste on top of it, like turkey waste,
No.
grease,
Yes.
slime, slop
with a little
garbage. It's brown, John.
It,
I'm gonna pour some brown on my meat because
I'm
that's
feeling
gonna make it
nauseous.
taste.
okay. So brown food is just not good. We're just gonna say brown food isn't good.
No, okay. Legitimately,
All
like a
food.
brown sauce on my meats.
A brown
would you do
sauce on your meat.
Why would you do that? Like
An
a
au
light,
jus. Have you
it's
had
like
an
a
au jus?
grayish brown.
You know what they say? If it's
Horseshit.
brown,
Looks like horse shit.
Fuck you.
If a horse had a bad day eating shit.
Go ahead, Will. He's winding up. I don't know if I like where this is going.
No, I don't have anything.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Let me tell you something. Something from my
From the heart.
holiday.
Yes.
From the heart. No, this is legitimately from the heart.
Okay.
The gravy that my grandpa makes, which he only makes twice a year. Thanksgiving and Christmas. And let me tell you fellas something.
it's good.
It is the best gravy I have ever and will ever consume.
Are you biased?
It is so good.
Is it because it's
so
your grandpa?
I will not
It's-
doubt you
yeah.
on that. I will not doubt you on that because your grandpa's probably got it down.
He does. He most certainly does. And it's a big deal. It's the highlight really for me. Next to the stuffing, because my mom makes this really good stuffing. Oh my god. Can I share? I'm gonna get all sentimental right now, guys. One of my favorite memories of the holidays is breaking bread with the enemy. Breaking bread the day before Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve. For my mom to make stuffing. I would just be in the kitchen watching
Break up some bread.
cartoons from the living room. Or from the kitchen, I guess, in the living room.
Putting your grubby mitts all over a couple
Exactly. I wouldn't wash my hands. Sometimes I'd even lick them, you know?
That's
Just
seasoning,
get the bread.
yeah.
What's that?
The
It's
whole
seasoning, it is.
seasoning, yeah.
It definitely is seasoning. But no,
Get back from
I
exploring your prepubescent genitals and then touching the bread.
well, that got a little fucking gross, didn't it? Anyway.
Keep going with your gravy stuffing story.
Sorry, that freaks me
Okay,
out like
alright.
now.
Yeah, no, gravy and stuffing are the absolute highlights. Absolute highlights. Okay, so if you don't like turkey, because you don't like any Thanksgiving food, do you, Ryan?
Name it.
Okay. Well,
Bread.
stuffing.
No.
No
bread,
stuffing.
yes. Will,
You like the
but
bread?
one at a time.
Stuffing. Sweet potatoes.
No.
No sweet potatoes.
I, as a baby, used to eat sweet potatoes right out of the can.
Mashed
And-
potatoes.
No. Fuck mashed potatoes.
Whoa.
I'm
What?
gonna hurt you.
Literally,
Dude, that's fun.
literally the
How?
second worst way to serve potatoes next to baked potato.
I'm astonished. Mashed potatoes are my favorite.
They can eat
Mashed potatoes
shit.
are so killer.
You can eat
literally, literally. Why would you eat something that has no texture experience? It's like baby food, but tastes worse.
Well, there went all of our Irish listeners. That's kind of fucked.
The Irish have like been eating on the edge of
That's a
famine
huge
for the last
demographic that
200
we've
years.
really been
They're used to
fighting
eating
for.
like
this is-
survivalists rather than culinary experts.
Do you know what house you're in?
Oh yeah.
This is the Brennan household.
Sorry, Will's mom. I hope she heard that.
Just the Marnie Stone, bitch.
No, it's okay. I'll just go to my room and fucking starve.
Give me some potatoes while you got it. Oh,
Oh, they all have a rot. I better come to America.
this is like the first time I've ever heard you like tout your Irish blood.
Because I don't.
Yeah,
Never
exactly.
once has he ever mentioned it until tonight.
Now
He's
you're offended.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I've never met someone that doesn't like mashed potatoes.
keep naming foods.
No,
I'll keep
real
disappointing
quick.
you.
I just want to ask Will this.
Disappointing.
How do you like your mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving? Is there something you do? Do you do garlic? Do you do?
I'm inclined to put more salt than whatever they already do, but I love cheese in my mashed potatoes.
Okay.
That makes it worse.
And
Wow.
I think you're
you
just
being here makes this
objectively
podcast
wrong.
worse.
I think you're objectively right, Adam.
We wanted an Andrew.
There's nothing you can do to save mashed potatoes.
Green bean casserole with the
Oh.
French as onions on top.
Gross
Just
as shit.
I'm gonna tag up with you that on top of it.
Yeah, right. Green bean
Yeah,
casserole.
no.
Casserole, first of all.
Ooh.
Anything casserole sounds like shit.
That's
Green
have you ever had a
beans?
breakfast casserole?
Yeah, I'm
Punk
not
ass.
a
What,
fan
you
of
gonna
that
have
either.
sneak in spinach in that shit? You're gonna ruin it.
Dude, what the fuck did you just say?
Alright, what about quiche?
Spinach?
Quiche
Oh
is
no,
great.
quiche. That's a good Thanksgiving
Okay,
breakfast. Oh my god. Well, okay.
I don't have Thanksgiving.
Can I get sentimental again, guys?
No.
I want us all to get
You've
sentimental.
already had
Yeah,
your
keep going.
pass.
No,
I know.
keep going.
I know. I really want to get sentimental because I love Thanksgiving.
Me
That's
too.
I just love this holiday so much. No. Okay, thank you. One of my most cherished memories. Not only thank you so much for tipping over my water bottle. That's so fucking cool. I hope you pop that soon too. I hope you pop the water bottle and I get scared and irritated.
Don't derail.
He's gonna let me finish it.
Stop derailing.
No, one of my favorite memories, not just Thanksgiving, but just like, bless you, whoever just sneezed in the house.
Stop derailing.
One of my favorite memories as a child. So, one Thanksgiving break, I've told you guys this story. One Thanksgiving break when I was like first grade, I think. I used to, I've talked about this in the podcast before, we used to rent video games from Hollywood Video all the time, like during breaks for school. So we, my dad and I went on like the Friday that school got out, and we rented this game called Burnout 2 for, I know, right?
Fuck yes.
For the GameCube. And it's a racing game, and there's like really sick crash mechanics and shit. It's such a good game. So we rented that game, and we played it like throughout the break, but we played so much of it the night before Thanksgiving while my mom was cooking in the kitchen. So we were playing this game forever in my room. And so the next morning, we, as is tradition, we would let me tell you exactly how every year would go, because it was never different up until my dad had to start working on Thanksgiving, maybe like 5, 6, 7 years ago. So we would wake up early in the morning, and we would have poppin' fresh cinnamon buns with the really bad icing, you know, that you put in the oven and everything. So we
Bad
had
icing. That shit's amazing.
it is good, but I mean, you know what I mean? It's just like, you know. So we'd have either that or we'd have monkey bread, which you guys know monkey bread, right?
Monkey bread is
So good. So we would do that. My mom would leave for my grandpa's house early, so we wouldn't see her in the morning. But so my dad and I would make those, and we'd watch NBC, and they would do the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And so they would have, they'd have like the little Broadway sampler kind of thing, where they'd have all the Broadway acts.
Rockettes.
Yeah, well, before the Rockettes, because the Rockettes was the last one before the actual parade. So they'd have like, oh, it's Shrek the Musical. Oh, it's blah, 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 the musical. So, and we'd just shit on those the entire time, because my dad and I are theater people. And so we'd watch that and be like, oh, this is shit. And then the Rockettes would come out, and then the parade would start. And I shit you not, every single year this happened. We'd be really excited for the parade. The little pilgrim big heads would come out, and then they'd have the big balloons, you know, and we would be so excited. Like, oh my god, it's Thanksgiving. Like, this is it. Like, we're finally watching the Thanksgiving Day Parade and everything. And then the first float would come out. And all of a sudden, the Al Roker and what's his name? Who's the guy? Matt Lauer, who's no longer on the Today Show because he's like sexual.
He got canceled.
Yes, he did. So they would like come out and be like, oh, and it's sponsored by MetLife, the Charlie Brown Christmas float. Here's Carrie Underwood with her new Christmas single, blah blah blah. So Carrie Underwood would come out on the float and she'd start singing and everyone would cheer. And then it'd be like, okay, cool. So then the next float would come out, and then it's like, oh, sponsored by such and such a company, here's the blah 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 person with their newest hit. So every fucking float was an advertisement. All of them were. Which is like, that's, I guess, how it's always been, I'm assuming.
Right.
Were you woke to commercial culture?
Exactly. I truly was. I was woke to American commercialism. Western commercialism. And my dad and I would quit after about 40 minutes. Every year. And we'd always be disappointed, as if it had never happened before. Like, oh, they're just commercializing it every year, more and more. And so we would stop watching, and we would make little sausage rolls, like little pigs in a blanket, you know? Because that would be one of the starters for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then we'd pack up and we'd leave for my grandpa's house. But that is playing Burnout, which we still do to this day.
No way.
The day before Thanksgiving, I'm 21 years old. My dad is, I'm not going to say. But we still play it every year. And it's just a memory that I really cherish. I think it's really sweet.
I don't know that I've ever played a video game with my dad.
Really?
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
I played one and then my dad just stopped.
What game was it?
It was Project Gotham Racing.
Yeah, game you played the most with your dad.
Project Gotham Racing.
Final Fantasy 12.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
For whatever reason.
Is your dad a weeb?
You know, he worked for EA.
Really?
Did you really?
So
Your dad is literally Satan.
He was gaming evil!
There it is. It's out.
Gaming Satan!
I used to play Brawl with my mom every Tuesday morning.
Did your mom know the final Smash?
Yeah.
I showed my mom Call of Duty and she said, I don't like guns.
You're like, Mom, look at no Russian.
Call
guys, this is really cool.
I remember showing, like, it was one Thanksgiving where, like, my family was coming over and I was playing Skate 2 in my room.
Your favorite.
And one of my my aunt came in to see what I was doing, and I showed her, like, the bailing in Skate 2. She's like, oh my god.
What?
You can do the ollie.
Oh.
And she was, like, sick to her stomach. She was like,
Really?
oh my god, I do not like this. This is so violent. I cannot.
Wait,
believe-"
really?
Yeah.
And then
Skate
you're like,
2?
Skate 2!
Auntie, look, holler me.
Ah, I pick up the board and hit people.
Yeah,
Hit people with the board. I got tased. You're funny.
He literally did the board glitch where you like
Look
figure
at holla
out-
meat,
yeah.
holla meat.
Holler me.
And she was sick to her stomach, and she kind of like
Poor thing.
I don't know.
And then you never talk to her.
I think I've only played Overcooked with my mom,
Really?
Oh,
That's a good game.
but it's a good game.
it's a wholesome game.
We've never played past the first level.
Is your dad not a gamer?
No, he's like an anti-gamer.
You can change
Whoa.
that. You have the power.
You're young enough.
I don't have the motivation.
Be the difference. Be the change you want to.
I'm not guys. don't tell anyone, audience, but I'm not a gamer either.
Uh-oh.
That is not true. Evan is a hardcore gamer.
He's a hardcore gamer.
And he pre-ordered
Are those gunner optics peeking out of your pocket?
Pokemon Sword or Shield.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
yeah.
Sword or Shield?
That's true. You said
Sword,
that in the
I
movie.
think. I don't
Why
know.
did you pre-order it?
Because I was gonna buy it anyway.
Evan, a
Being
Shield
able to
guy.
slander
I'm keeping-
online
I know.
because it's being.
I would have bought it anyway.
He
You're
doesn't want to know about it.
supporting bad practice.
Don't say anything.
Yeah,
What,
Pokemon's disappointing that it is,
but-
but I will continue to buy them.
Beyond the gaming tangent, keep naming foods.
Okay. Well, we
I
have.
just want to like shit on more shit.
Yeah,
We-
I do. I
we have to
really
get
want to
angry.
shit
We
on
have to
more
get
stuff.
angry.
Yeah.
What? We haven't even touched
Snow
desserts.
Snow caps.
Snow caps. Yeah.
Eat shit.
What does? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a big topic.
Uh-huh.
Now, pie is typically served in the Thanksgiving
Yes.
dessert.
Desserts do not count towards the count.
Really?
Does-
So you
well,
like
does-
the desserts?
The desserts are good. It's like,
Okay.
how do you not count? How do you like
Not.
include something sweet?
Yeah, name
into
a
that
holiday
mix?
with bad desserts.
That's true.
Food cake.
Patriots Day. No. So, okay. What is the quintessential Thanksgiving pie?
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
Okay.
Yeah.
But is it your favorite pie?
No.
What
Not
is
by
your
one
favorite
shot.
pie then?
Really?
Pumpkin pie used to be because my grandma makes it every year and she makes a great pumpkin pie, but it's just not my jam anymore. It's a texture thing.
Yeah, I agree.
It's 100% a texture thing because it's just schlop. It's like
Okay.
Schlop and crust.
you dig your fork into it and you hear that. Yeah, like you're just like yep.
If you're not
What is-
eating it with vanilla ice cream, then you're doing it wrong.
Vanilla ice cream.
Vanilla ice
Yeah.
cream goes with any pie.
That's true.
You got a scoop of
we
ice
never-
cream, a scoop
we
of pie,
never
put it on
done
your
this.
plate.
Then you're schlop or whatever you say. It doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Two quintessential pies at Thanksgiving.
You're a
Apple
schlep.
pie will always be a
Yeah.
staple.
Yeah.
Apple
Yep.
pie is delicious.
That's
but
probably my number
lingonberry pie,
Lingonberry.
What?
Really?
I've never even heard of that.
or it's I don't know if it's called lingonberry, but it's like
No,
a mixture of several fruits. It's like cranberry, blueberry, and orange.
Yeah.
Orange zest. And
it's like the lingerberry, like the ones we don't want anymore.
You know,
Lingers.
the more I think about it, I don't think I've had very many pies,
Me neither.
Really?
and I maybe need to experience more pies. But
you probably should.
You like a good pecan pie?
no,
You don't like pecan pie?
I've had it not very. I mean, maybe I do. It's just been forever.
Yeah. I fucking
You know,
love pecan
my
pie.
taste has
had a
changed. 'Cause
bad
I used to
pecan
hate
pie.
pumpkin
Yeah.
pie, and
I've
now
had
I'm
that.
like, it's pumpkin pie. It's alright.
It,
Yeah.
Like the ones that give you heartburn there. Oh my god.
Oh my
So
god,
good. So good. Good pecan pie.
lemon meringue,
Lemon bread. That's an interesting one.
my number one.
Really?
You ever had Marie Callender's
I'm not really a pie person.
blueberry sour cream pie?
Oh, I'm gonna vomit, John.
I
No.
swear to God, it's so good.
Yeah, you said
It's
this
so good.
last
I
time.
know.
What
I-
the fuck is wrong with you?
It's so fucking good, dude.
Blueberry sour cream. I shit myself.
It's okay. Wow.
What?
That one's getting cut. Wow.
What the
I am shocked that you said that.
Do like the Always Sunny in Philadelphia music and have like the title Will's getting canceled.
Yeah. That is
shit myself.
that's
Nobody's gonna be able to connect
Episode
the dots
ends.
there. Saved.
wow. Okay. Well,
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's a good pie, but
no.
Shit, dude.
Are you cutting that?
What's another? Can you think of another Thanksgiving dessert?
Ooh.
Sour cream.
Bite a spoonful.
Chocolate cake.
My head hurt.
Chocolate cake.
Vanilla cake. Strawberry cake.
Now, okay, so Ryan
Taco
doesn't.
Bell
Does-
cake.
Taco Bell cake? Does anybody like
Pancake.
sweet potatoes?
Big cake.
Like just sweet potatoes with like marshmallows?
Not a
on
fan.
them?
No,
You
fuck
don't?
that.
Yeah?
Fuck it.
When do you eat them? On Thanksgiving? Like during the dinner? When do you eat them?
It's usually something I don't consider as like a full-on dessert, but it's more like something that I get and put on my plate and eat last.
Yeah, because I don't even think I put it on my dinner plate. Like I'll eat and then I'll put it on as like seconds because I don't.
Yeah, I could see that. But it's not
I've
like
got one.
it's not like
Yeah.
I visit it for dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about glazed yams?
No.
Glazed.
No.
You ever had a glazed yam?
You mean
I think
candied
once
yams?
before, but
I don't
Yeah,
know
the
if
same
I
kind of
know.
thing.
Candied yams.
they're so similar to.
The marshmallow
Sweet
yams.
potatoes.
Yeah, they're so similar.
Right, but the thing is I like those.
Yeah,
Way
than
more.
you like. Do you like walnuts in them? It's pretty good at
My
walnuts.
mom
I can
is
see that,
definitely
yeah.
allergic to walnuts.
Is she really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
I'll drink to that.
These nuts. You know what I mean? These nuts.
That was so funny. Stop! Now, what about... no.
Cornbread at Thanksgiving thing?
I'd
No.
say so.
Cornbread is Thanksgiving.
Not at my table.
A lot of people like mac and cheese
I don't like
on
it, though.
Thanksgiving.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Any mac and
I've
cheese
seen that.
besides Kraft can go
I-
fuck itself.
I hate mac and cheese.
No. Like a you make it at home.
But there's better
Yeah.
than
You
crap.
put it in the thing. You put like
course,
some
but
panko
it don't go
breadcrumbs
fuck
on it,
itself.
and you get like good noodle. Yeah.
Okay, what about...
Except that
You want me to get Andrew's opinion?
Yeah, actually, that'd be a great idea.
Well, what other
friend.
Thanksgiving foods are like
Biscuits.
that? Okay, yeah, it's
Don't
like
wanna
the
look
bread.
up.
That's good,
Okay.
but it's
Now
never served at my table.
We've had this discussion before. Maybe we can get Andrew's opinion.
Literally, just called, I called you the moment you called me.
Oh, well, then, we're in touch. We're in sync.
You're on the same wavelength.
I haven't
Yeah.
said that in like 2
Hey,
years.
you're on the air right now, so we've got a question for you real quick.
Okay.
What are your favorite Thanksgiving foods, Andrew?
I don't like stuffing.
There we go.
Fuck, guys.
There we go.
Why do people like stuffing?
It's so good.
No, it's not.
I think it's pretty
Yes, it
good.
is, dude.
What about
Can-
stuffing
with
is
the
good?
sauce?
It can be good, but it can also be shit.
You guys are fucking crazy.
We're not as privileged to have such a great Thanksgiving as
Yes,
you
you
do.
are.
What else, Andrew?
Like, maybe I go to some pretty fancy Thanksgiving parties, and I've just never liked the stuffing. So I don't think it's a question of quality, because usually things are pretty good. I love mashed potatoes.
There it
and
is.
usually
Eat
there's
shit.
an abundance of mashed potatoes at the table.
Eat shit.
Nah, dude, I'm with you.
Real quick, on the subject of
My
mashed
name's
potatoes.
Ryan, and I don't like cheese.
Oh, hey! Okay, there you go. Do you like mashed potatoes with, like, pieces of whole potato in them? Or do you like it completely, like...
I don't.
Pieces of whole potato.
That might be
Yeah,
better.
like, little pieces of...
He's not talking to you, stupid.
Where it's
No,
not
that's-
just
that's
like
it.
That might be
completely smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want it to be completely smooth.
Exactly.
Now, what about-
it's
what
a
about
textured
s-
nightmare to have.
what
like,
about the
Are you
skin?
one like?
on your way?
What about the skin? Do you like the skin of the potato?
Yes.
If it's little bits, sure.
Yeah.
Well, but more like visual than anything.
You know what my family has done? They've quartered
good
baby
words.
potatoes, and they roast those with some rosemary and some garlic powder and some olive oil, and that is fantastic
Okay,
because
yeah.
it's you get
Just
a
get it
bit of a
somehow.
crunch on the outside and then
Right, super.
the potato on the inside, and that's like a texture balance.
Some
Yeah,
people
it's
like to
perfect.
put a ton of butter and they like strain it such that it's just like this like
Smooth.
spread almost.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Don't like that.
Yeah.
I like it when there's like chunks or it's like thicker or there's like more. I don't know how to. You know what I'm talking about.
It's chunky.
yeah.
Yeah. No one likes a
chunkus.
smooth.
Apparently
Will
people do.
definitely.
Yeah,
But
no one
I
likes.
don't.
No one likes a smooth guacamole. That's just like
I'm not a guacamole guy.
It's so weird.
everyone likes chunky better.
My favorite Thanksgiving food, guac. It's so good. What if you stuffed a turkey with guac?
The North American Free Trade Agreement disrupted avocado sales.
We're back to politics, guys.
What else is there? What can we tease him on for the next one?
I'll tease you.
Christmas.
What?
Oh my God, Christmas.
Crema.
Let me tell you something. When we first started this podcast, I was looking forward to the Christmas episode, and unfortunately, we didn't get to do it last year. I don't know why, but I am so looking forward to doing it. I love everything about Christmas.
John is the president
Now,
of
you know
Christmas.
what? Actually, another topic that we could talk about, just on a Thanksgiving thing. Black Friday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The
That's
transition.
a good, like, ending note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk a little bit about Black Friday. Do you guys go shopping? Do you guys stay home? What do you do?
It
Stay
depends.
home, and I usually work the next day.
Okay.
There's also more and more now is a Cyber Monday,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's true.
yeah.
and I
Do
feel
you
like
participate
I
in Cyber
participate more in Cyber Monday than Black Friday.
Okay.
I used to only participate in Cyber Monday, but more recently I've been going and not even necessarily buying anything, but just going to like
Experience
Best Buy
it.
for the spectacle of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Watching
the
people-
midnight.
It's
It is
fun.
so.
It's so
like,
much fun.
Wow.
yeah, like there aren't really any deals that I'm interested in.
Do
Yeah.
other countries have like
They
a
do.
Black
They actually
Friday
do.
kind of thing?
No, check this fucking out. This is crazy. So, a couple years ago, I was in Ireland.
Oh, what do you mean you guys starved together?
No, a couple years ago, I was in Ireland on Thanksgiving, and we watched the BBC while we were there, and like there were actual Black Friday deals going on throughout the UK and Ireland. Like, it was crazy.
But they going crazy in stores like that? Or no?
No, but they did talk about that quite a bit.
Because it seems like American consumerism is much more like a spectacle than
It
it
is. And it's
yeah.
it's a branch. Their Black Friday is a branch off of ours, because ours is, I think, the original one.
Yeah.
Jealous.
We're the OG. God bless you, corporate America. But
I guess with e-commerce, like anyone in the world can participate.
yeah, absolutely.
If it's American based.
But I've read as well, because I do a lot of Christmas research, because I love Christmas. Like, fun fact.
Like
did
you
know,
write papers about Christmas.
I
You're like in academia.
I actually have. I have written a paper for high school, though.
Oh.
It wasn't like a college research paper, but I should find a class that I can do that. That'd be so much fun if there was a Christmas class.
Like a research paper.
Yeah, it'd be so much fun. But anyway, no, there is a fun fact, unrelated. Did you know that in the Philippines, the Christmas season, the holiday season, starts in September?
It's weird.
Isn't that crazy?
It goes.
Like, they
when does
listen
it
to
end?
Christmas music, I think the beginning of January.
Oh wow.
Because most of them are Catholic.
That's like
you know?
hell on earth.
I know. Even for me, that's a little much. But no, because they're Catholic, so they celebrate Three Kings Day, which is I think in like the beginning of January. So, but yeah, they have the Christmas music and everything going on
In
the
between those two
stores.
times, it's just Christmas all the
Yeah,
way.
it's just Christmas, isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
No, but yeah, we started, but I think a lot of other countries do Black Friday. But so so you said you shop at you go to Best Buy.
Yeah, one example.
What have been Best Buy? You guys ever do the Spectrum?
No, I haven't.
Never.
You know
Oh
what?
my
I'd
God.
like to go somewhere
It
this
is
year.
so much fucking fun.
If anyone wants to go, I'm down.
I get Black Friday off this year. So
Let's do
Really?
something. Let's
Yeah.
do something.
Damn it, I'm gonna be with my family, I think.
that's fine.
But
I can go.
I'll be with my family, but
It's-
I'll, like midnight.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you guys,
I'll
what if
have
we,
it off,
What
I
if we
think.
all just our families just met at the Spectrum?
We could even, as a
you don't
group,
wanna-
we could all
No?
pitch in a little bit of money and get something fucking whack for the group, like for a deal.
That's
That'd be
a
interesting.
fun
I don't know if
idea.
we
Get a
should.
TV for the
It's-
group.
We shouldn't like force it. Like we have to get something.
No,
by the
but
end
if
of
we
the
Yeah,
find
but, like,
something
if
that
we
we're
find-
like,
Yeah, yeah.
oh my god,
If we can all agree that it's amazing.
It's crowded though. I will tell you this. Like
Slime
parking,
pit.
That's the point.
I know, but like it's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. It's because it's just like
You
Xbox
just
will go
carpool,
free.
and then
yeah, that's true.
like one person drops everyone off and goes parks. and
Yeah, we
walks
can.
or whatever.
We could make it work.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
The thing I love about Black Friday though is for me that is the official start of the holiday season because
I agree.
people complain that it starts earlier and earlier every year.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, as much as I love Christmas, I'm one of those people where it's like like after Halloween, the day after Halloween, I'm not going to be listening to Christmas music. But like once it hits midnight and Thanksgiving is over,
Yep.
like it is Christmas.
Yes.
Everything is Christmas. Everything.
My
It should
family,
be, damn it.
my family, every year after we finish Thanksgiving dinner, is we
Decorate
go to
the house.
living room. Yeah, we go to the living room and we watch Elf.
Really?
And I sit down with some eggnog, and it is
There you
just,
fucking go. That's
it's
great.
so peaceful.
Straight into it.
It's
so
yeah,
sick.
no, it's
Wow.
just like you talk a little bit after Thanksgiving dinner, you clean the plates, Everyone
do
sitting down in
dishes.
the living room, you put on Elf, get some eggnog, and just chill out.
I love that,
It is.
Christmas is such a cool time.
It really is.
Yeah.
It is.
Love it.
It is so. I feel like we need to have like 2 episodes about Christmas because there's so much we could talk about. I fucking love Christmas so much.
It's a lifestyle.
It really is. It's a lifestyle brand. It's a lifestyle brand. No, it's just such a truly wonderful time of the year.
Is that
It
it?
really is. I mean, yeah, if you
I
guys
think
are.
that's a good
God
song.
bless you.
Hold on.
Be safe.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And on that note,
It's coming.
It's coming.
We'd like to thank you. Not for Christmas.
For this bountiful meal.
If you sneeze during this podcast, bless you.
I don't care about the present.
You know, as someone who loves Christmas, I actually
Underneath
hate
the
this song.
Christmas tree. Everyone does, John.
thank you for listening to whatever episode
Happy Thanksgiving.
We hope you'll join
Make
us
my
next time,
wish
but in the meantime, have a great Thanksgiving.
I want for Christmas is
A pregnant woman.
This song's called Alice's Restaurant. It's about Alice and the restaurant. But Alice's Restaurant is not the name of the restaurant, that's just the name of the song. And that's why I call the song Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant. Walk right in, it's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad track. And you can get anything you want at Alice's Restaurant.